Hey Scorpio, welcome to my channel, April's Insights. I'm April, and this is your relationship reading for the 13th to the 18th. I hope you're doing well. We're going to take a look at your energy, your person's energy, and the energy of the relationship as a whole. I'm going to see at the end of the reading what the romance angels have to say for you, what messages they have, and I'm going to be using energy cards for to see what all of this means. Okay, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and everything can be vice versa and interchangeable. Time is fluent, so things could change at any time. This is a general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. So not everything may not resonate with you. If you enjoy this reading or it resonates with you in some sort of way, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed. If you'd like a personal reading, you can always go down in the description box below and check out the link. Alright, Spirit, Angels, and Universe, please show Sagittarius what they need to see. What messages do they have? Or what is their energy for the 13th to the 18th? What messages do you have for them? We have the Four of Swords and the Five of Swords. It's crazy. The Sun, your overall energy here is this Queen of Wands. Or sorry, Queen of Pentacles. I saw wheels and I thought of wands. Queen of Pentacles energy. Your person's energy for this week is the Empress. The Strength, the High Priestess, that two? No, that's three. Okay. The Nine of Swords. Together you have they have the Justice with the Temperance card. Okay, two major arcanas for their overall energy. For the relationship as a whole, we have the Queen of Swords energy. And the universe wants you to think about this triumph or success that's about to happen. Okay? There is a great partnership that's about to happen. There might be some disappointments, a little bit of a disappointment or some type of regret that may happen within the month, the week. Use your intuition on that one. Nine of Cups here. So there is some happiness. Three of Cups. Yeah, there's some happiness going on here. Okay, there's some great good things happening within the week. So let's take a look at this energy that you have going on here. We have the Four of Swords, the Five of Swords, and then the Sun. Overall energy is this Queen of Wands, loving, caring, giving an ear, using your analytics, using your methodical mind. Okay? I feel like there's something that may have happened in the past, and you're still feeling stuck on this. Okay? You have two swords here. Swords is about your intellectual thoughts, your mental feelings. Mental feelings? Is it? Well, yeah, it could be a feeling. Mental thoughts going on there. Feeling like you can't get out of the situation. You're fighting some type of situation. Overall, though, you are pretty happy. So, I don't know if you're getting out of this. Are you getting out of this? Scorpio, your energy is like all jumbled up here. So let's take a look at that and see what's going on. Tell me about this Four of Swords for Scorpio. Thank you. We have the power of purpose. So you're trying to find what the purpose is, or what the purpose was of this recent past situation that happened between you and your person. You know, it's crazy how it happened. You just want to rest on it and think about it. And thinking about it a little too much, because we do have the Five of Swords here. Feeling stuck. Fighting this thought process. Scorpio, tell me about this Five of Swords, please. tell me about the Five of Swords. Thank you. We have Spirit of Gratitude. Okay. So it's like you need to be a little more grateful that you have what you have. And I feel like that's what's going to happen, because right after the Five of Swords is the Sun. So you're thinking, I'm still thinking about this. I'm still, really regretful. I'm feeling stuck in this thought process. And now I just need to let it go. I need to, I rested on it and I thought about it and couldn't get it out of my mind. And now I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that, this and this didn't happen. So now I'm pretty happy, pretty vital. I'm happy with this relationship. I'm grateful for this relationship. I'm grateful that it didn't, go off the deep end. The land between. This is about stability. It's about duality. It's about purpose. It's about taking just enough for what you need, not too much, okay? And you're happy with that. You're very grateful for that. You're grateful for what you do have and how things did end, or, what situation did end as it ended. The Royal You just came out, and this is about you feeling beautiful, feeling happy, feeling excited, just enjoying what you have, okay, being grateful. Let's see what your person's energies are like this week. Crazy. We have the Justice with the Temperance here. Finding some balance. Both of them are about balance, about truth, about justice, okay? Finding that balance, finding that justice, finding that not seeking it, but finding it, if you get what I'm putting down. Not seeking for happiness, just letting it happen. Not finding that, or not seeking balance, but finding it. Just, it happens, okay? Putting the pieces together where they belong, and seeing it for what it's worth, okay? Let's take a look at the Strength card. They have Strength, the High Priestess, and Nine of Swords. Strength is about being vulnerable and opening up, about having courage, and there may be a fear there somewhere, okay? Awakening Genius. Oh my goodness. I feel that your person is more open, because I feel like this person is a very down-to-earth type of person. They're one with nature. They're one with spirituality. They're one with meditation, auras, clairvoyance, clairvenience, that sort of thing, psychic abilities. I feel like they are seeing their ancestors in their dreams, or feeling angels around them, something of the sort, talking to their spirit guides. I feel like they're very earthly, and they, whenever they're in fear, whenever they're very vulnerable, that is when they call them, when they need them. So I feel like your person is in that spiritual realm right now. They're going with the flow. They're balancing out this week. Clarifying this High Priestess. High Priestess is about, using your intuition. I feel like that's what your person is doing this week. They're using their intuition. They're opening up. Wow. And as I say that, Broken Open came out. Broken Open. They're very open. They're very spiritual. They're shining through. They're using their abilities that they may not even known that they've had. And I just heard spiritual development. I don't know what that means, but I'm seeing it as they are developing this spiritual path, okay, for themselves. They're shining, they're being more open, they're being more communicative. For some of you, they are, using this ability to help others. We have the Nine of Swords here. I feel like your person can't shut this down. They don't know how to shut it off. Like, they can use the ability, but they don't know how to shut it off. They might be hearing, I don't want to say hearing voices, but they're hearing, it's like a clairvoyance. It's like a, hearing people talk. Maybe they talk to dead people. I don't know. But they can't sleep at night in this situation. So I feel like you are, this could be something that they've, talked to you about and you didn't really believe that they were, yeah, right. You can't talk to people. You can't see things. Let's talk about this Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here? For Scorpio. Scorpio's person. Why is the Nine of Swords here, please? A wish upon a star. Yeah, they talk to angels. They talk to the afterlife. And, whatever they wish for, they get it. Because they're very grateful for what they have. They're very intuitive to it. They manifest it. Whatever they wish for, it usually gets granted, and it's because of the spiritual realm. It's the spiritual. I know you guys think I'm freaking crazy. They're very giving, and whatever they give, they get back. It's that abundance, full circle abundance thing going on there. For your overall relationship, we have the Queen of Swords. You and your person are perceptive to what is going on. You may be in this also, you may be connected to this also and not even realize it. Maybe that is why you are seeing as something, this is something that is, happy. Maybe you can't turn it off. You can't, maybe you have these abilities, you've always known it and don't want to get into that. You're not into that. You're not open to it. But you are being very caring and loving and nurturing and, I feel like you tell your person it is what it is, do what you have to do. But you're persevering. You're very perceptive to what is going on. Okay, you're thinking about it. You communicate it with your person. Seeing beyond. Yeah, look at that. I don't sugarcoat, and I, don't play with these. It comes out the way that it comes out. And seeing beyond is about using your intuition, and I feel like that at least is what is going on, is that your gut instinct and your intuition are being at play here. You're manifesting things and they are happening, or vice versa for you and your person, and you're very perceptive to it. And the more you're open, the more things happen. And this can make you happy or it can make you upset. Either way, I would go the way to accepting that it is that. And I feel like that's what you are going to do, agree to disagree for some of you. Let's see what the romance angels have for you. What messages do you have for Sagittarius and Scorpio and their person? What messages of love do you have for Sagittarius and their person? This is the first time I've ever done a reading like that. Okay. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So, and I feel like that's what you are doing, Scorpio, is that you are allowing this to happen, and this is an experience definitely for you. You are learning about it, and the more that you not accept, but the more that you talk about it, the more easier it gets. Okay? I feel like that's something that happens in all ways of life. And then we have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So, there is passion there. Allow it to happen. Let it go with the flow. And, don't pass it on. Okay? But there is passion there between you and your person. This is a unusual experience, but it's an experience and it does happen. So if this resonated for you or you agree, please like, share, subscribe to my channel if you have not, and click on the little bell icon so that you can know when I post more readings, Scorpio. This was fun. I like this reading. This was a good reading. And also, if you would like a personal reading, go down in the description box below and click on the link, aprilsinsights.net. Leave me a comment. Let me know if this is true, if this resonates with you. I need to know, Scorpio. You guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week for your love reading.